What's up, Vikings? I'm Cam.
And I'm Connor.
And welcome back to this week's broadcast.
Wow, it feels like it's been a whole year since I've seen you.
If only it could be longer.
It's also been an entire year since the last show choir premiere.
I wonder what this year's show will be.
I'm not sure. Let's go check it out.
Show choir has been a long-standing tradition here at Northwest. Last Sunday, January 12th, this year's group got the chance to perform their show for the public here in the auditorium.
I'm Madison, and I'm a junior. I've been in show choir since middle school. I got involved in show choir because my brother was in show choir when he was younger, and I just fell in love with it.
I'm Sean Brown, and I'm a senior. I've been in show choir for the last 6 years. Music's always been a big part of my life. As soon as I could, I tried picking up a guitar, but I didn't learn until about 2 years ago. But music's just always been a huge, crucial part of my life, so as soon as I could get into it, I just got into it.
Being a part of show choir is a great way to build friendships and meet new people. It is also an opportunity for Northwest students to showcase a few of their many talents.
This year's show is about a hospital and being in a waiting room for your loved ones and just all the emotions about that.
The theme of this year's show is waiting room, so basically we're in the waiting room of the hospital. So in our opener, it's like an emergency, and then this second song is all about like x-rays and bones, and then the ballad is Soon You'll Get Better, so we're kind of just, I don't know, it's pretty dramatic. And then the fourth song is when the surgeon comes in, and then the closer is Love is the Medicine.
There are two main levels of show choir that Northwest has to offer, Bella Voce and 14 Karat Gold. Both groups have been working hard for the upcoming competition season.
The group has been preparing by working on their choreo, working on their notes, and just making sure they have everything down.
My favorite part about show choir is obviously winning, when we do win, but I do love performing in front of people and just the adrenaline rush.
My favorite part of show choir is honestly just the relationships. It's helped me form relationships I'll have for the rest of my life.
I would have to say the most challenging part is choreo, but everyone's different, but that's what I struggle with the most.
I'd say the most challenging part of show choir is just trying to always see the bright side. I mean, show choir gets really difficult when you're learning a whole bunch of choreography and then making sure you're singing at the same time. So just making sure you're always looking towards the bright side, I guess.
I'm looking forward to nationals this year in Branson.
The bus rides, those are my favorite thing. I love getting up at 3, 4 in the morning and just riding on a bus 2 to 3 hours just with my boys.
Good luck to Bella Voce and 14 Karat as they start their competition season this Saturday, January 18th in Lincoln.
Wow, this year's show is going to be good.
I'm excited to go watch them throughout the season.
Did you know we have a sub today?
There's been a lot of subs to the building recently.
Yeah, let's see how they're doing.
Yes, comparison using like or abs. So underline any similes you see.
Being a sub is a difficult and often thankless job, but we couldn't function without them.
I am Mrs. Staraska for the foreseeable future, and I get to teach sophomore English and advanced sophomore English, and then one communications class.
Northwest is very lucky to have a number of subs who are retired teachers.
I taught freshman English and 2 French classes at Northwest for 30 years before I decided to retire in May of 2023. I spent a majority of my adult life here at Northwest High School.
What I've done previously before subbing is I taught at a business college downtown and did financial planning. And then I got a job at GISH, coaching volleyball and teaching math. And I taught there for 27 years, and then I started subbing. I have subbed for 6 years.
These retired teachers came back for several reasons, but it's mainly for the students and to help out teachers.
One day I remember Mrs. Staraska just saying, well, if my husband and I decide to have another baby, would you want to come back and be my sub? And then, lo and behold, a couple years later, it all came to fruition. It's been great to see people that I taught with and get to hang out with Mrs. Mazur again on the daily, and just seeing the students again is fun.
I sub at Central Catholic, mostly here, and sometimes at GISH.
Favorite part would have to be just the connections with people, hanging out with the teachers that I know again.
I like to teach math. of course, I love that. So whenever my math teacher friends want me to sub, that's always fun for me because then I get to teach math. Just talking to kids and helping them out with different things. Even if it's not a math class that I'm subbing for, I try to help with whatever they're doing. Or, I'm old, so I have had a lot of life experience. So sometimes I can share my experiences that I've had in that particular subject.
We are very grateful for all of our substitutes, and we thank them for all that they do for our students and staff.
What was that about?
I'm just practicing for the bowling team.
Speaking of bowling, I heard they had a duel last Friday.
Let's go check it out.
The Northwest bowling team has worked hard during the season for the rivalry duel against GISH.
I've been bowling for 8 years now. My average is about 150, 140 around there.
I've been bowling for about 6 years, and my average is between like a 160 and a 170.
I started bowling because it was a fun thing to do, honestly.
I started bowling because my brother was bowling, so I was around the environment.
My favorite part about bowling is the energy around people when you strike and stuff like that. The trips are fun and everything.
My favorite part is probably just getting out of school to see my friends and hang out with them.
There are many life lessons that can be learned throughout playing different sports.
It's taught me that you need a team to win and you can't win it by yourself. A team will always pick you up no matter what.
Bowling has taught me a lot of teamwork with everyone and just to keep working together.
I think people should join more bowling because it's a fun side activity to do. Even you can do it off school sometimes and it's fun still.
I think people should join bowling because it's a great environment and it's really fun to just be able to hang out with friends.
Many challenges are faced by every athlete throughout the seasons.
The most thing challenging about bowling is staying positive during tournaments, stuff like that, and knowing that you might lose.
The most challenging thing is probably just staying in a positive attitude when you're doing a little bad.
It's fun to have someone to go against and practice off of. We can see what they struggle on and we can improve on too.
There are another hometown team, so we would like to be the better team in our hometown.
Come support this bowling team at the Carroll Bowling Alley today, January 21st against Hastings.
I used to be pretty good at bowling,
What happened?
Anyways, what's your hot take?
Well, personally, I think milk is one of the best drinks ever, besides water, of course.
That's pretty controversial. I wonder what hot takes our Vikings have.
Hey Vikings, I'm Carly.
And I'm Faith, and today we're asking people their hot takes.
Let's go! What'd you eat for lunch?
What did I have? Oh, I had mac and cheese. I brought some of my crumble cookie. I had...
Okay, what is your hot take?
That cheetah print clothes and headbands should always be trendy.
Get a drink first?
Eat the kiwis with the skin. Eat the kiwis with the skin.
Hairy kiwis.
Squatted trucks are ugly.
I agree.
Facts.
I agree.
If you're offended, you're the exact people we're talking to.
Take. It could be on food or anything.
The mayo.
That mayo is not good on anything.
Carly, what's your hot take?
You.
I don't like these pants.
My ankles. Yeah. What's your hot take?
Birkenstock clogs.
Either way, they're ugly. If you have no socks on, you're crazy.
Stop.
Those are some pretty hot takes.
Well, that's all the time we have today. I'm Cam.
I'm Connor.
And see you next time.